Influencers are like regular people, and just like everyone, they love money. So much so they'll go about it the legal way or most times illegally. I say this because most or little influencers in the past have used scams that may seem harmless at the surface but are in a way harmful when it comes to young people and their fans. I'm basically talking about finances, like gambling and just money. And before we touch more onto what we're going to be talking about today, yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Jason, the only FaZe General himself, back with some more general thoughts. Make sure you hit that link in the description down below to check out my playlist, General Thoughts. But guys, we're going to be talking about the I guess the whole FaZe clan rice gum crypto scam. Save the kids. Now guys, if y'all not very familiar with this, basically you had some members of the FaZe clan using, or trying, I guess not even using or trying, they used and profited off of their young fans, and it's bad. So we're just going to jump into it. But I know you guys got to ask yourselves, why are we talking about this when we had guys like the Paul brothers, or still to this day Rice Gum, promoting these type of scams just for that quick big bag? Well, as of late, we have many influencers promoting these crypto pump and dump scams, and with the recent popularity of cryptocurrency like Dogecoin or Bitcoin, it seems like these scams won't be slowing down anytime soon, or at least until someone is made an example of, or facing some type of legal action to keep other influencers from doing the same thing. And it seems like we've seen some type of action made against the influencers promoting a new crypto pump and dump, and the way they're advertising this to their fans, their young fans, their impressionable fans, is quite disgusting. And these fans who hear that their favorite influencer is making bank off an altcoin, of course the fans are going to join the bandwagon, as being rich like them sounds tempting. And of course it does to them, especially when the majority of your fans don't even know about finances, let alone the volatility of cryptocurrency. Like, it kind of blows my mind how these scams really work, and how you have to either be a child or just have some type of mental handicap to not see that this is in fact a scam. And it's amazing because many people who are above the age of 18 have fell for this. And when I mean as of recent, I mean literally recently, we've had guys from the FaZe clan, including Rice Gum, promoting some altcoin called Save the Kids coins to apparently save the kids. More like save their pockets. And speaking of that, have you guys seen the video the FaZe guys and Rice Gum did? Like, honestly, for real, these guys are fucking millionaires. Why did the video look like complete shit? Why did it look like a school project? Why did it look like they filmed this on their iPhone 4? Like what the fuck is this? It looked like all the money going into this fucking scam went into your pockets and not into the video at least advertising this shit. Like what the fuck is going on with you guys? And it bothers me because you guys are literally profiting, and not only that, you guys are literally abusing the amount of influence that you guys have on your fans. Like literally, I was reading some of these tweets, which we'll go over, because I really don't read tweets, but I have a couple of tweets in mind that I want to talk about, that when hearing about this entire scam, if you, oh man, I'll just keep going with this. But apparently, feeling bad, FaZeKay, quotations on the FaZe, I'll talk about that later, he went on Twitter in response to the backlash and apologized for his involvement. Now, the tweet is funny in of itself, because this man has promoted other altcoin pump and dumps, so this little apology just wasn't cutting it. especially when he and the others were doing this for a quick bag. As FaZeKay sold all of his coins, like literally, he sold all of his tokens on the day of the launch due to some, alleged some anti-whale mechanism that keeps buyers from messing with the market, or even the whales on the limit on how much they could spend. Not only how much they could sell or spend, but also the limit in which they're able to sell. And I guess by that I mean the limit of time. My bad. This anti-whale code, which again sounds like complete bullshit, prevented anyone from selling within a 24-hour period, but it got changed so they can sell within a 1 minute period. The fact that they even have the devs involved in this is just honestly, and I believe that they are. If these assholes aren't able, or smart enough to stay away from, or even notice what a scam is, then of course they won't have the brain capacity to fuck with this anti-whale code, which again sounds like bullshit. Now I'm pretty sure these guys knew that this was a scam. I'm pretty sure these guys are, tech wizards or whatever the fuck. I'm pretty sure these guys are, if I'm not mistaken. But if they were told that you're going to get a lot of money from this, then I'm pretty sure they did that, and that's exactly what they did. So honestly, I feel bad not only for the guys involved in this, but for what they were doing. Like literally, y'all profiting off of y'all fans. I don't even know if that's right in a sense, because while you guys have YouTube and shit like that, they're supporting you in that sense. You're not taking their money from out of their pockets. Oh man, I just find this whole situation just very fucked up, and it's just sad. It's honestly sad for real, because these guys are virtually millionaires. Why are they getting involved with these scams? The fact that these influencers are stealing from their young fans is terrible, and I personally feel bad for both sides, honestly. The fans and the influencers. Fans for falling for this shit, which, you couldn't have done if it wasn't for your favorite influencer telling you to buy this so you can be rich just like us. Of course your young mind will fall for this. And I feel bad for the influencers, especially for them in this sense, because the pandemic fucked everything up, to the point rappers, actors and actresses, and just celebrities in general, including your favorite internet influencers, were and still are struggling to bring money in or onto the table of any kind. So they found new ways without leaving their homes, whether it's scams or whether it's legit. They found new ways and it worked. The problem is with how most of these money-making projects, they just turn into money-making schemes. And for all of these influencers and all of these celebrities, you can see the pandemic fucked their money up to begin with. Some of these guys not knowing how to save money mixed with a rich man's lifestyle, it ain't gonna end well. So they do these scams to stay afloat, because if you weren't proactive in terms of investing or, stacking your money in case of emergencies like a pandemic, then you would be, running and scrounging for money to pay bills and to have the lifestyle that you have. But it seems we got an update on, these guys getting exposed for scamming their young fans, as a post on Twitter by the FaZe clan told us that, told us how much they had to do with this, and apparently little to none. They had no involvement whatsoever. Like literally no involvement whatsoever. Like the fact that they even went on to say that they have no involvement with their members' activities in the cryptocurrency space, and they strongly condemn their actions. tells you more than what you need to know. And now, this statement of theirs wouldn't have been as big until you've learned or actually read it to know that FaZeKay was removed, kicked out, or whatever from FaZe Clan. And as for, FaZe Jarvis, Nikon, and Tico, they were suspended indefinitely. Personally, I believe all of them should have been kicked. Rice Gum not even being a FaZe Clan member. I remember seeing a clip of him just laughing the shit off like he's the biggest fucking dick ever. I not even trying to be a racist asshole, but I never met, I never met such a asshole who was Asian. Can I say that? I'm not even trying to be racist or anything, but I never met an Asian with a braggadocio unlike his. But like I said, being serious now, I do believe they should all have been kicked for this, or and honestly, I really don't believe they're going to do much to Jarvis, at least, especially after his big fight and win. But they literally scammed their fans, took their money, and ran with it, and gotten away with it too. That's the crazy part. They got away with this shit too. No legal action at all is being faced. A lot of people apparently lost a good amount of money, and the only thing happens is one of them gets kicked, and everybody else just gets suspended. And it's funny. I get it. K did promos for other altcoin pump and dumps, so in a sense he's more or less the ringleader behind all of this. But I believe all parties that were involved and responsible should face the same type of punishment as K. He ain't even FaZeKay no more, just K. He can't even use FaZe anymore. I'm pretty sure he'll get sued. But with the money he got doing this, along with the money he got from the fans he scammed, I'm pretty sure he won't have a problem going to court. I really don't see him, having a problem or anything like that whenever he goes to court, though. My final thoughts on this whole situation. I'm starting to get tired of hearing this. Whether these two things that come to mind, he didn't know what he was doing, especially for this situation. Or my favorite one, I'm not a financial advisor or expert, or however it's said, but no shit, we know that. And this, of course, you taking blame off yourself and just shifting it and not taking any type of responsibility. That's what those two phrases are, basically. It's taking no accountability for the scams that these influencers are putting out there and people are falling for, their young fans. And they're actually profiting off of this shit, making hundreds of thousands of dollars from what I've heard. Literally, this shit is fucking insane how much money they might have made off this. I just can't see how they do this after, being as big as they are, having, getting the money that they've made. I don't understand why you think that being greedier is enough. Or more or less what you have isn't enough, so you're going after more. And can I ask this, though I know people love money, but for the FaZe guys and Rice Gum promoting this scam, and I'm pretty sure I already asked this about a couple of seconds ago, but is the money you guys have now enough? Because for real, you guys are millionaires. It's the third time I said this, but you guys are literally millionaires who live in huge ass mansions. The car collections that these guys have, most of them anyways, are insane. Are fucking insane. But why scam your fans, your young fans? It just blows my mind. like, is it just more than money? Like, I just don't understand. You guys already seen the money that y'all are making from these types of scams. You guys already have the money that you've made from these types of scams. So why? I just gotta know why. I genuinely do not understand. Like, the type of money these guys already had and seen, they're getting from out of this scam. So honestly, congrats. Because though that's money I want to see, I'd rather do it the real way, the legit way. Unfortunately, I may not be a big influencer or a big YouTuber or a decent sized YouTuber making some type of income from off of this channel. You know, that's honestly fine. Though it enamors me that I'm not big yet. You know, I know it takes time to get big. And I know it takes time for that money to happen. So, of course, I'm waiting. I'm biding my time. I'm improving my videos. But just to see this, it just shows that, you know, oh man, this kind of bums me out. It really does. Now, when I say that this scam, you know, screwed a lot of people over in more ways than one, I mean that quite literally. You know, especially when after, you know, reading some of these tweets in response to the FaZe Clan's statement. Holy shit! A lot of people got screwed over in the process, you know, thanks to these influencers. And I get trolling. I get fucking around on Twitter, because, you know, that's basically what Twitter is. I get it. I understand. Listen, you don't gotta tell me. I fucking get it. I get screwing around. But with that being said, you know, if they're not real, then, you know, okay, fine. Like I said, I get it. But if what I'm reading about these situations are real, are true, whatever, then fuck. Like, I read this one tweet on how this man's son took his credit card, and with the money that the son was supposedly going to get from this altcoin to go straight to the moon, the son was planning on surprising the dad with the money. But now the dude can't even eat on his birthday. He can't even have a birthday dinner. And if that's not speaking volumes, then what about this other tweet? What about this other tweet where a college student lost $3,000 because of this scam? Now he's in a deeper hole, in a deeper debt, and he blames FaZe. Now, granted, FaZe has little to no involvement with the actions that their members have or do or whatever the fuck. So, you know, honestly, I get where his frustration is coming from. FaZe as a whole had nothing to do with this. But honestly, that's you listening to your favorite influencer buying an altcoin. Not FaZe as a whole. Not FaZe as a whole, but the members, including Rice Gum. Those are the guys that you need to be blaming, not just FaZe Clan as a whole. I understand the fucking frustration. I never once even lost over $500,000. So the fact that I'm hearing people are losing, you know, $3,000, $5,000, you know, just small amounts of K, like, you know, just $3,000 and shit like that. It oh my god, it's so fucking cringy to me, because I would never knowingly lose this amount of fucking money, especially when it comes to like shit like this. This sounds like a fucking scam. Like, this to begin with looked like a fucking scam. Hell, the fucking quality of the video when watching it myself looked like a fucking scam.
Kids token. Save the kids token.
And I just gotta say, man, all in all, don't fall for these fucking scams. Like, that's literally my entire opinion on this situation and future situations when you have influencers scamming their fans. Do not, I repeat, do not fall for these type of fucking scams. Yes, cryptocurrency is in fact becoming a very popular commodity in the financial world, to the point where people are becoming, millionaires. Fine and fucking good. Fine and good. This shit like this is becoming more prevalent in our world. Many will capitalize on making money through these type of pump and dump schemes. It doesn't matter if it's your favorite influencer or not. They don't want your support. They just want your money. So again, don't fall for these fucking scams, please. But guys, I'm gonna have to end the video here. These are not just facts. These are not just my opinions. These are my general thoughts. And if you like the video, if you are new, or if you're a member of the Oni Army, then please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and repeat. Like, subscribe, and repeat. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Discord. This has been your boy Jason, the Oni Face General himself, signing out. Peace.